Hey there, and welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're in Sandy Springs. We're going to show you just a touch over $700,000 what that gets you here in the Sandy Springs area. Let's get right into it. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. Here on this channel, we talk all about living in North Atlanta. We show you different areas, different price points, just how far your dollar goes here in the North Metro Atlanta area. So make sure that you tap that subscribe button, but that you also hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a single video about what it's like to live here in Sandy Springs or in just North Atlanta in general. And always, you can send us a text, shoot us a call, an email. You can even schedule a Zoom here. So if there's a particular price point you're looking in, or even if you live in Sandy Springs and you're just looking for something bigger or smaller, this might be a great video for you. But always make sure you check the playlists down below as well. That way you don't miss a single video about Sandy Springs or, again, just living in North Atlanta. So today we're here in Sandy Springs. We're going to show you this house. It's just a little over $700,000. It's actually currently listed at $735,000, 4-bed and 3-bath, and a little over 2,000 square feet. But it has been renovated pretty extensively. So anyway, let's take a quick look. All right, so as we come in the front entryway here, you'll see living room, dining room combo here, and then right into the kitchen. So I gotta believe one of these older ranches had this stairwell all enclosed here, but nice and open. Kitchen's been redone here fairly recently, and you can see straight from the back to the front of the house, which is really nice. I love having doors on the front like that, and that has like a little stone patio out there. But if we walk through here, we'll go take you through the primary suite real quick here. So again, on the front of the house, you got more doors and windows up front there. So the two in the middle are doors, and then windows, and then that window over there. But this is a good size, especially for these homes that are built in the 60s and 70s. It's really hard to get a massive primary bedroom, and it just wasn't built that way. But they've done a really nice job. You got the closet here in the middle, nice walk-in, which this is very hard to find. And then you got the shower and bathroom in here that I really like. I really wish that was all closed off, but personal preference. And then you've got a double vanity over here. Nice layout and nice use of the space. And then a little coat closet in here. This is on the back left of the house, but you got this one bedroom. This is actually the bigger of the two for number 2 and number 3 here, but good size. Again, lower ceilings, all the stuff that you would imagine a 60s and 70s ranch might have. But you got a really nice little bathroom in here, completely redone with the tile, the pedestal, new toilet, and tile is really nice. And then this bedroom's a little bit smaller than I'd like to see. And again, this is pretty typical, but you could certainly use this as an office if you wanted to, but we'll walk you back through this way. Nice little porch here, nice backyard. Most of the lots in this neighborhood have anywhere from 1/3 of an acre up to, ½ acre, even 3/4 acre lots. That's actually a newer development back there. Those homes sell for about $1 million. So, proximity's really good for you if you're looking to buy in an area like this where you get a lot of bang for your buck. You don't have to spend $1 million. You can spend $735 and still have the same proximity. So walking downstairs there, you got a little fireplace here, nice little media room. This is LVP flooring, but you got your little fridge over there, then a little microwave, nice little bar area, good for entertaining, especially on this level where, you have walkout access to the little patio there. But you can kind of get an idea of where grade is here. So you got a little retaining wall here, but I really like this area. Good use of this space too. And of course they put some tile on the fireplace there as well. Got your HVAC and mechanicals closet, your little laundry room here. And then this is the 4th bedroom. And again, here's your 3rd bath. So 3 full baths. It's not typical to see a bunch of half baths in these older homes. But again, this is about the same size as the master bedroom. So good size room down here, 2 closets. Again, that was a little more typical as opposed to one, larger walk-in closet. But Really good use of that space. And then in here, you've got your unfinished storage area. So, you know, you do have the waterproofing on here, which is good. It has been sealed off. You do have some minor cracking, which, you know, I think could be an issue, but with an inspector or potentially a structural engineer coming out, something like that, we would obviously have to address, but nothing too outstanding or scary, it looks like here. The floors are nice and clean. Everything's been painted and, you know, epoxied and everything. And obviously they got their little workout set up down here with a little TV and stuff, but it's all studded. So you could technically insulate this, throw up some more drywall or paneling, and then have, you know, some more useful square footage down here. When we talk about square footage in Georgia, we talk about the conditioned space, the air conditioned space or heated space. So there you go. You do have a single door, 2-car garage with a little bit of storage in there as well. And this kitchen's really nice. It's got some really nice features here. I like the cabinetry, custom cabinetry, soft close, stainless appliances. You know, this is pretty typical for what you would see in a renovated, you know, original home here, but I like the tile too. I really like that tile. That's good. That's a good look. And it balances everything out. You got the light countertops and cabinets, and then you got this kind of darker backsplash and appliances, so really nice. And then you got a skylight in here as well, so there you go. That's what $735,000 will get you in Sandy Springs. Here's a little exterior shot though. I like that they updated this here. Side entry door, but living room there, and then master there. And 2-car garage here. And a little pathway around here into the backyard. So there you go. Really nice house though. Really nice house. Got great curb appeal. That's a Japanese maple there. Just doesn't have any leaves on it at the moment. It is, mid-March, so. And then you got your big butterfly bush right there and some knockout roses here. Really nice. Great curb appeal. I like this house a lot, actually. And for this price point in this area is becoming more and more challenging to find, so again, homes in this area and in this neighborhood in particular are going anywhere from like mid 600s, 650 up to over 1.2 million, 1.3 million dollars, and a lot of that is because of the infill that's happened. So if you've been following the Sandy Springs playlist here on the channel, you know, we've talked a lot about development. We talked a lot about like 1-for-1 infill. And I'll just give you guys a quick little drive around this neighborhood to show you, you know, kind of what's going on as it relates to more development in this neighborhood and kind of what, you know, the different stages look like, because we got maybe 5 or 10 under construction in this neighborhood at this time. All right, so here's kind of like stage 1. They're just getting ready to pour a foundation here. They just cleared this lot, and I think that one sold for over 420, I believe, if I remember correctly. And then you've got an old home like that would have been, you know, like that one that just got torn down. And then this is going to be your 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, kind of like this one across the street here as well, and just like this one over here. So, you know, you can get up to $2 million pretty quickly. But again, this is in the same neighborhood, so you kind of see the difference. This is another kind of renovated ranch, or excuse me, split level here that they put a ton of work into. And this is all just within, you know, a couple hundred feet. They tore that one down last week. You've got an original one there that, you know, they're probably going to end up tearing down. Then you got new construction here. And then new construction, probably within the last 10 years. I think that home was built about 12 years ago. But then if we continue down here, you'll see, you know, almost a whole block of new or heavily renovated homes. So, you know, this one's starting off here. They popped the top on that one, added a second level, and now it's, you know, double the square footage that it was. This one's probably going to be done in the next week or two, at least for the house itself. And then this one is just gotten the framing done. They just put the roof on. So again, you see the like different stages of what's kind of happening just all in the same neighborhood. In a neighborhood like this though, where there is an HOA, but they don't have any sort of restrictions or covenances against, you know, building certain material, building within a certain style, you get a very wide variety of product. And so you can get a little more like a Tudor like that, you can get a little more traditional like that. And then you've got some of these like mid-century moderns and stuff that have, you know, a lot of the big roof line changes and stuff in them as well. So you just see, I mean, again, in 5 to 10 homes here, pretty wide, you know, array of a lot of different properties in a very short amount of time. I think this one actually just sold for like 1.3 if I remember correctly. But again, an HOA that doesn't have restrictions or doesn't have covenants on what you can build, how big you can build something, excuse me, you know, that all ultimately falls back on the city of Sandy Springs for them to determine, you know, this is a half-acre lot and this is what you can build on that lot. So if you've ever thought about building within Sandy Springs, there are a lot of things that you need to know before you start that process. It's not as simple as simply identifying a piece of property and then building a house. There are a lot of things that the city has done in the recent you know, years here to really protect the integrity of these neighborhoods. But especially for these that don't have an HOA that controls that stuff, the city is then the next you know, governing body, if you will. Gonna be really interested to see what this one looks like when it's done. A little more modern, kind of a funky design on, or not design, but you know, layout on how the house goes on that piece of land. But and then you got this one. This one was pretty heavily renovated as well. I think this one actually sold for almost $1 million or just a touch under $1 million. But again, split level that they expanded upon and added quite a bit of square footage too. So anyway, that's a quick look at this neighborhood and kind of, you know, again, what you're looking at. That's why a lot of people are investing in this neighborhood too. You know, if you bought in here 10 years ago, these homes were $300,000, $400,000, not the newer construction, but certainly the original properties were $300,000 to $400,000. And there were even a couple of people that snuck in under 300, which, you know, is a great place to be as a buyer, but certainly as a seller now, a lot of folks in this area have seen their property values more than double. And so, you know, to take a $300,000 house and make it 600 or 700, and you know, maybe you've got 100 into it above and beyond normal maintenance. So, you know, maybe you redid the kitchen like the one at 735 that we saw, or maybe you redid all the bathrooms and it cost you, you know, $75,000 to do the 3 bathrooms that are there. Well, you know, at the end of the day, the appreciation that you've experienced is a lot more than, you know, what a lot of people would have experienced. Say if they even bought 2 or 3 years ago. So if there's ever anything that we can do for you, whether you live here already or you're coming into Atlanta for a job relocation or family relocation, or for whatever reason, you know, we're helping people buy, sell, and invest every single day. And so if there's anything that we can do to help you out here in Sandy Springs or in North Atlanta in general, please don't hesitate to reach out anytime. You can call, you can text, you can email, you can also schedule a Zoom call. We'd love to make your move here as smooth as possible, but also if you're a seller here in the Sandy Springs, or really anywhere in North Atlanta for that matter, and you're trying to figure out, you know, how can we put this property in front of a lot more people, this is a great way for us to do that as well. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching the video. Hopefully this was helpful, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.